What if I told you the most powerful man on earth isn't Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or even a president, but someone you've probably never heard of, Larry Fink. He doesn't own flashy rockets. He doesn't tweet wild things. But through his company, BlackRock, Larry Fink controls trillions of dollars. Trillions that influence the homes we live in, the food we eat, the companies we buy from, even the governments we elect. Who is Larry Fink? Born in 1952 in Los Angeles, Fink was the son of a shoe store owner. He studied political science at UCLA, then got his MBA. In the 1970s, Wall Street was in chaos. Inflation, oil shocks, stagflation. Fink entered the scene and made waves. By 1986, he was one of the youngest managing directors at First Boston. Then, a single miscalculation cost the firm over $100 million. That failure taught him risk, and out of that lesson, he built an empire. What is BlackRock? BlackRock started as a risk management firm. Today, it's the largest asset manager in the world, overseeing more than $10 trillion. It owns major stakes in Apple, Google, Amazon, Tesla, Machina, Exhibiting, even rivals like Pepsi and Nestle. But here's the key. BlackRock doesn't own them outright. It holds voting power, silent influence in boardrooms around the globe. BlackRock controls the world. Through passive investing, like ETFs and index funds, BlackRock became a major shareholder in over 18,000 companies. They vote in board meetings, they pressure CEOs, they tell companies how to behave. In many ways, they control capitalism itself, deciding which companies live and which die. And the twist? Most people whose money BlackRock manages, teachers, pensioners, retail investors, they don't even realize it. Meet BlackRock's most powerful secret, Aladdin. No, not the Disney one. It stands for Asset, Liability, and Debt, and Derivative Investment Network. Aladdin is a data-driven AI system that monitors over $20 trillion in assets. Governments, banks, even BlackRock's competitors, they all use it. It predicts market crashes, optimizes trades, and in milliseconds could crash or save the global economy. When COVID-19 hit, who did the US government call to stabilize the economy? Not the Fed, not JP Morgan. BlackRock. It was hired to pick winners and losers during the crisis. BlackRock advises the European Union. It helps write ESG standards. Its reach stretches from Wall Street to Washington to Brussels. And every year, Larry Fink writes a letter to CEOs. When he does, markets move. Criticism and conspiracy. But all this power comes with a target. Critics say, BlackRock's pushing political agendas under the ESG banner. BlackRock's is too big, too powerful, too invisible. Some say it's too woke. Others say it's corporate greenwashing. And then, the conspiracies. That Larry Fink is part of a shadow government, that BlackRock controls really, even elections, enjoyment. Fink denies it all, but the rumors, they won't die. The man behind the curtain. Larry Fink doesn't chase headlines. He doesn't buy football teams. He doesn't launch rockets. He doesn't have to because he controls the game. While we argue about billionaires online, Fink quietly moves the levers of power. In the game of capitalism, the real power doesn't lie with the loudest voice. It lies with the quietest hands. Subscribe for more untold stories of billionaires, power, and the invisible forces shaping your future.